Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of What's Cooking. Chef Ismail Arbee back to cook you with Storm. Well, today I got an awesome guest in studio with me. She's a bit shy though, right? However, her name is Lamia. How are you doing today?
Good, and you?
Good. Awesome. You ready to cook with me?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You need to calm your nerves down though, right? Okay, well, we're gonna start off, as you can see, we got some awesome ingredients. We are gonna start off with, let me just run you down the ingredients. We got a bit of sage, we got a bit of thyme, salt and pepper, a bit of cream, some oil, some chilies. Do you like hot food? Chilies is a winner then, right? Some chilies, we got some cream cheese, some garlic, some mushrooms. So I've got button mushroom and brown mushroom. I've got a bit of this tikka masala just to add a little bit of an Indian flair to this dish because it is more for English type of meal. Some butter, jalapenos, a little bit of lime, obviously we need some toothpicks because we're going to do something awesome today, and we're going to be serving it on a pasta with a cheese sauce. Awesome. You ready to get your hands messed today?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So we're gonna pull out this chicken fillet. I'm just gonna slit it down the middle because we're gonna make it into like a schnitzel. So it's a thin piece and then we're gonna roll it and stuff it. Okay, awesome. So you should hand me the packet, please, Lamia. We're gonna put this over. And now you're going to take out all your frustration, right? All your anger and your frustration, you're going to start knocking that for me. Just lightly knock it, right? So that you're getting a nice, even, a nice piece of fillet. Go for it. Take out the frustration. Yeah, that's the way. Awesome. Right, let's just put that up. We're just going to flip it around and you're going to do the exact same thing. Okay, the reason, do you know why we're putting the packet on?
No.
No, okay, that's why you're here to learn. Don't stress, man. The packet's actually to save the meat, so you don't want to damage the meat. If you go with the mallet, if you go with this and you're actually bruising the meat and it's gonna basically disintegrate. So you're just keeping the packet over just to keep it nice and stuck together and stable. And I've just got my pasta water going here. You can go for it. I don't think you're taking out your frustration, eh? Yes, there you go. Okay, let's have a look at it. Now we need to go a tad bit thinner. Okay, just want to knock the edges there a little bit. Okay, let's see how much of frustration you have in you. Now we need to go a little bit more. So I'm gonna help you out. Let me help you out this one. I've got a lot of frustration, so I'm gonna show you how to take out. Go! See how much of frustration I got. It's unbelievable. Okay, awesome. So we're just gonna do one today for you. Okay, now you're just gonna take some mushrooms. You're gonna add the mushrooms on one side. You're gonna add it, you're gonna add it in the middle, right? You can go for it. I've chopped them up already. There we've got our pasta water going. I'm just gonna add a bit of salt. Do you add oil to your salt water when boiling pasta?
No.
Why? Why?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, the reason you don't add oil in is because it creates a film around the pasta. So, sorry?
Oil and water will separate.
No, not really. It just creates a layer of oil around the pasta. So once you're making, you take your pasta and you put it into a sauce, the sauce is not going to stick to the pasta. Obviously because there's a layer of oil there, so it's not going to stick. And you're just going to grab a little bit of jalapenos. As many as you'd like, because you like hot food. I'm just gonna chop up a chili. Oh, brilliant. A little bit of a chili for you. Okay, awesome. And let's layer a bit of chili. Yes, it's a hot dish. Okay, awesome. then we're gonna pump it out a little bit more. You're gonna take a bit of this cream cheese and you're gonna add it to the center of it. I'm gonna just take your pasta and put it in your pot to boil.
Can I use my fingers?
Yes, of course. Go for it. Oh, awesome. You wanna go add a little bit more cream cheese just to make it a bit more cheesier. It's called a cheese fiesta. Today with the cheese sauce we're doing it. Awesome, that looks good. Okay, and I'm just gonna add a bit of sage. Just a little bit, just to season our chicken up on the inside nicely. Then we're gonna go with a bit of thyme. You just want to grab a lime there and just a squeeze of lime. Yes, just all over the chicken fillet. You can talk to me, Lamia. You don't have to be so quiet. You can talk. Tell our viewers at home, what are your likes, dislikes? I'm just gonna season with a bit of salt, yeah?
I like to cook and help my mom in the kitchen.
What's your favorite dish to cook?
Meatballs and bolognese.
Meat, actually, you'd be surprised, right? I had my daughter and 2 other kids in the studio and I actually made that. Bolognese, spaghetti bolognese. So you should have came for that one, am I right? Okay, then just a bit of garlic. We're gonna add that a little bit later. So just gonna take my garlic, slice it up really fine. Just a little bit. Do you like garlic?
Yes.
Okay, what else do you like cooking at home? Do you cook well with mom in the kitchen? Or do you all have to be separated in order to cook?
No, we cook well. I like to make like cannelloni.
Okay, nice.
I like to fill
The cannelloni with your mince. Okay, awesome. So what we're gonna do next is I'm just gonna take this piece and I'm gonna wrap it around. Okay, so wrap it around and we're gonna tuck it in. This is it's similar to a roulade. So there's it wrapped up nicely. I'm just gonna add a bit of pepper, a bit of salt, thyme, and you're gonna add the sage for me. Yeah, just sprinkle it all around. Awesome. Just a little bit of lemon again. And I just want to put some oil so it sticks nicely.
doesn't get dry.
Yeah. Now I want my spices to stick to my chicken fillet. Yes. Awesome. And then we're just gonna roll it around. I just want to get the bottom end. Yes. Everything gets filled in nicely. Okay. Awesome. How's our pasta? Pasta's going good. Okay, what you're gonna do for me, Lamia, is you're gonna take this bacon, right? Bacon is really fatty, but that's where all the flavor is, in the fat. And you're gonna take it and you're just gonna roll it exactly like this and
Underneath the
all the way around. And then you're gonna go with the next piece, the next piece, the next piece, all the way to the end.
Okay.
Okay, while on this side I've got my pasta rolling, it's gonna be ready. I've developed up a cheese sauce. Now this cheese sauce is very, very simple. It's butter, flour. I made that into a roux, so I allowed it to cook. Thereafter, added a bit of milk to it, made my white sauce. I added a bit of cream to that in order to change it to a bechamel sauce. Thereafter, took a bit of cheddar mozzarella cheese, about a cupful, added it to it and just whisked like a crazy person in order for me to develop the sauce. As you can see the texture, I'm just gonna thin it down with a little bit of cream just to make it a nice runny consistency. So just a bit of cream in here. Awesome. How you doing there, Lamia? You good?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Okay, set that aside. I'm gonna get another pan on.
Okay.
How you doing? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. A bit of oil. A bit of, butter. Just a knob of butter. I'm gonna allow that to melt. Now the reason I put oil and butter together is I don't want my butter to burn. So your oil forms a layer at the bottom of your pan, and then your butter just enhances the flavor. So...
I actually love to cook with butter.
Yeah, butter's my favorite thing, by the way. Make everybody fat. That's what I love doing. Awesome. Just take a bit of chili. I'm gonna slit it down the middle.
So you get all the flavor?
Yes, throw that in. I'm gonna allow that to fry with some garlic. Just a clove of garlic, crush it up, chop it up, and into my pan. Okay, I'm just gonna add a bit of milk to my sauce as well, just to thin it down and bring it to the correct consistency. So get that on our stove. Oh, perfect, well done, eh? This looks good. If you just want to take one more piece of bacon, start here and then wrap it around here so nothing leaks out. Yeah, and then you can just use a toothpick if you want, just spike it through so that your end stays together. Awesome. You just want to run it down the sides. Because your bacon is wrapped around, you just want to take it and all the way down that way.
Secure it.
Yes. And all the way up there. And you want to do the exact same thing to this side for me. Brilliant. You just want to go from that way. You just want to wrap another piece around there.
Okay.
Yeah, just take another piece of bacon. And this is lamb bacon. So you get lamb, you get beef. I prefer using the lamb with the chicken, yes. Just remove this one. Just want to take a bit more of a thicker piece. There we go. Wrap it down. And secure it on the other side. It looks a bit intimidating, eh? Okay, so I got my onions, garlic. I'm just gonna add a bit of thyme. Now what you wanna do is you're gonna run synergy in your dish. When I say synergy in your dish, each component needs to be a similar product. So I've got my onion, I got my garlic. We added jalapenos and we added garlic in there. So I'm just gonna take a bit of thyme, sprinkle a bit of thyme, a bit of sage, just to run synergy in the dish. Right, because remember as well, we seasoned.
So many different flavors.
Sorry?
You can't have so many different
Yes,
flavors.
but what I'm doing is I'm merging them all together. Now, we've seasoned the chicken. Awesome, but we haven't seasoned the bacon. So we're gonna season our oil in order to add that same flavor through to the bacon itself. So I'm gonna get that on a nice heat. How's my pasta doing? Okay, it's almost ready. We want to cook it al dente. Have you heard the term al dente before?
No.
Al dente is basically 3/4 cooked. So it's not fully cooked in the stove or in the water. It's 3/4 cooked. Thereafter, we set it aside. It completes the cooking process. So you're not left with that overcooked pasta. Okay, and then this is gonna go in. And that's the noise we want to hear, that sizzle. Okay, so what are your likes, dislikes?
Okay.
Come on, you can speak to me, you can't be nervous now.
I don't like sports. Not a very sporty person, but I do karate.
Okay, game on, man. Should I be worried?
No.
I'm gonna collect a karate chop just now. Carry on.
I like
A bit more
accounting.
butter? Yes. Oh, so you a figures type of girl?
Yeah.
Ah. What else?
I don't like snakes.
You don't?
I am very
Well,
scared of
that is one thing you and my wife have in common. She is petrified of snakes and absolutely hates them. Even the sound of snakes, yes. It terrifies her completely.
I also hate frogs.
You hate frogs?
Yes, because you can't sleep at night if you have a pool and there's frogs in it.
They're forever making noise.
Yeah.
Okay, now what I'm doing here is, you can come have a look into the pan. What I'm doing is the old Chinese method of incorporating flavor and cooking. So I'm taking the butter and the oil and I'm pouring it over the bacon to get the top cooking, but in turn I'm adding flavor to the bacon itself. Yes. That looks good, eh? So adding in, because as chefs we want to punch flavor into everything. You don't want to eat a bland piece of meat. It really, really sucks. So we just want to incorporate as much flavor as possible into the dish. Okay, brilliant. Okay, what I'm doing here is what you call sealing off. Right, because it's not going to fully cook here. We're going to finish it off in the oven, right, just to cook the chicken itself. But on the outside, we're sealing it off because you want to keep all the flavor inside, and then we're going to bake it. Because your oven does make it a bit dry, you want to keep all the flavor running. So it's got a nice golden brown color. Looks good, eh? Just want to bite it straight away. Okay, brilliant. Just want to grab that for me and go straight in there. And I'm not going to add the chili. I don't want to burn us. And I'm going to add the oil and the butter to it. So, no. We're going to add more butter. Yes, we make people fat. And we're making tasty food. So the butter.
Butter gives it all the flavor.
Exactly. I like your thinking. Good. Keep it up.
My granny actually gets irritated with my mother if my mother cooks in her kitchen because she always finishes the ghee.
Are you see? Loaded with ghee. Okay, so we're just gonna pop that in the oven. Let's grab that. So we're going to allow that to cook. I'm just going to raise the heat just a slight bit. To 190 degrees. Our pasta is awesome. So you just want to strain that for me, please. Yeah, you can take it there and just strain it. Okay, I'm going to get my sauce on here. Okay, awesome. You can just set that aside. That's fine. Okay, you can just leave it aside there. It's good. Yeah. Let's give it a nice, get all the water out. Awesome. So what I've got here is, did I explain to you how to make the sauce, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just thinning down my consistency.
So it's a bit thinner.
Yes, you want your sauces have to be a runny consistency and not a too thick, because then you don't enjoy it. It needs to be just a little bit runnier. That's the perfect texture for your sauces. But the longer you keep the white sauce on the stove, the thicker it's gonna get. Okay, and just want to hand me the tikka, a little bit of a tikka masala going on there. Just want to put 2 teaspoons in here for me. Okay, one more. And be good. I'm just going to whisk this up. So as you can see, it's just going to give it a bit more flavor. And as you can see, I haven't changed the color or anything, so it's just a tad bit just to incorporate that flavor in there. Just a bit hot, you can taste it, tell me what you think. No, yes, you can have the teaspoon. Let's see.
It's good.
Is it good? We just need to heighten up that flavor. A little bit of salt. A little bit of black pepper. Now you're gonna taste the difference. I'm just gonna whisk that up nicely. I think we just need, let's add a bit more just to give it a little bit more of a flavor. Let's just grab some teaspoons. Now you're gonna taste it. Tell me what you think.
Better.
Much better. Can you taste a little bit of salt? Made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Awesome. And our dish is quite hot, so we don't want it to overpower. Hey, hey, someone's got it there. Hey. Okay, so we got that going. How's our? That is looking good. I think we're done and good to go. Brilliant. Thank you. I'm just going to pop this aside. Awesome. Our sauce is running. Brilliant. Okay, ready to plate up a 5-star meal.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay. Now we just want to take out these toothpicks. And it was just to hold everything together. It's out. Then, we take a bit of our sauce. You're gonna grab the pasta and just toss that up and scoop it out on top of the sauce, right? I'll tell you when to put it. So, let's layer this. And we're running a swish. Call it a swish.
I love to do that.
You love to do that.
Because I watch lots of cooking shows and then my mother laughs at me.
The swish is the in thing, man. You just want to go with a little bit of pasta in the middle. Yeah, it's fine. You can put more. Go for it. You can put a nice serving. Okay, just a tad, half a spoon more. Yeah, brilliant. So I'm just gonna put a layer of the sauce on top of the pasta. Brilliant. Then we need to grab our chicken. I'm just gonna go.
Place it.
Looks like a big sausage. Okay, and I'm just gonna take a bit of jalapenos and I want to finely chop them. Yeah, just to add a bit of flavor, a bit of color to the dish. So we're gonna add that greenery to it. And just a bit of black pepper, just around the plate. Finely chop that. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit around. I'm going to cut your jalapeno down the middle, just for aesthetics, to make it look good. But it's being stubborn and doesn't want to stay. Come on. Ah, brilliant. What do you think of that?
It looks good.
It looks good.
And it's quite simple.
It's easy, simple for our viewers at home as well who want a quick meal, be a bit different. Simple wrap, but I promise you the inside is to die for. Thank you very much, Lamia. You've been a star. Knuckled, man. Thank you for joining us in this episode of What's Cooking. We'll see you again soon.